So I'm on cycle route number 4. I'm just outside of Chepstow. I'm not going that way. I'm going the other way. So I have a choice. There are cycleways on both sides of the bridge. I can carry on this side. And if I go down there, I'll go underneath and I'll join the cycleway on the other side of the bridge. But perhaps I'll come back that way. I think for now I'll go this way. So this is the start of the bridge. See, there's a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit. I'm hoping the traffic noise isn't going to drown out my commentary. I hope not. We'll have to see, I guess. But this is the start, and the first part of the bridge is known as the Wye Bridge. That's the River Wye, W-Y-E. See, the railway line passes directly underneath this part of the bridge. And this track goes up towards Gloucester and Cheltenham in one direction and Newport in the other direction. So this section is the Wye Bridge, and it's slightly different design to the main Severn Bridge, which you can see ahead with the tall towers. This one has got these triangular arrangement with the cables. Here's our old friend, the River Wye. So this is the same river that goes through Monmouth and goes past Tintern, where I filmed the Abbey quite recently. It's quite a substantial river at this point. I can actually feel the vibration of all the traffic as it goes by. This then is the real start of the Severn Bridge, which crosses the River Severn. It's quite a slope. I wouldn't call it a hill. There's definitely quite an incline on the way up to the first tower. Probably can't see them, but there are actually some guys stood on the top of this tower wearing yellow overalls. I'd love to go up there, but I wouldn't want to carry my Brompton all the way to the top, that's for sure. always seems to be work going on the bridge, maintenance and repainting every time you come over. But it was opened way back in 1966 and it's stood the test of time since then. I think all that barbed wire would be a suitable deterrent to put most people off. But they do go up, the workmen do go up these cables from time to time. This is one hell of a Meccano set. Look at all these bolts holding these wires. September 1966. I can remember seeing it on television, black and white pictures, of course. It took 3.5 years to build it, and there was great excitement when it was opened by Majesty the Queen. And in those days, the M4, it now carries the M48. Severn crossing, which is down that way. I can see it. I'll show it to you when I take it back that way. Only 2 lanes on this bridge, and quite quickly it became apparent that the M4 needed a lot more than 2 lanes. So the second Severn crossing has got several lanes in each direction. This one is still used quite a lot, as you can see. It's a wonderful shortcut to the Wye Valley, for example, and Chepstow. I much prefer it to the new bridge myself. And if you go along this way, you can rejoin the M4 at both ends. Approaching the English end of the bridge now. Severn Bridge is about a mile long altogether. It cost £8 million to build back in 1966, which at the time I suppose was a lot. And there used to be some toll booths just a little bit further on, where you had to pay for the privilege of coming into Wales. But the tolls were scrapped in 2018, much to everybody's delight. So at is around 150 feet above the water level, I believe. I guess that would be the section of the bridge. So at this point, the cycle path is actually quite close to the carriageway. One of the great novelties of the bridge when it first opened were the services. Because the idea of services that we take for granted now on a motorway was quite new to a lot of us. And so it was always great excitement when the coach strip pulled into the services here at the end of the bridge. I'm going to have a little look around and see if I can ride up there. So a bit disappointing. I can't get to the viewpoint. What used to be the services is no longer that, it's something else. And the services are just not much more than a few porter cabins, I think. But I have found this, which is my way across the M4. As you see, Chepstow 3.5 miles. So I'm going to have to carry it down these steps and then ride across the M4 and rejoin the cycle path, pedestrian path on the other side. Yeah, so this is pretty much where the tolls used to be. Just where that building is now. They used to stretch right across the motorway. A couple more cyclists just come across. So this side is England, and that direction is London and Bristol. Direction via the Severn Bridge, we get back to Wales. Cyclists, take extra care. 9% gradient. Ooh. Right, okay, so we're on the southerly side of the bridge now, and I'm going to cycle back to Chepstow on this side. And there's a wonderful view of the second Severn crossing bridge, just further down the river. It's known as the Prince of Wales Bridge, and it was opened in 1996. So that bridge actually carries the M4, and this bridge now is designated the M48. So I don't know if the camera is going to pick up the constant rumbling through the ground that I can feel from my feet as I stand here. Whether it's the traffic that causes that or whether it's the wind, I don't know. It's quite an unusual experience. It's a bit like being stood on the back of a ferry as it leaves the dock for across the Irish Sea. That same kind of vibration. So I think I've been lucky with the weather once again. But I do try to choose days when there is a good forecast, and so far it's worked out quite well. So I'm just past the midpoint on the return. Chepstow is over there. Newport, Cardiff and the rest of South Wales is in that direction. I really would love to go up inside these towers and see what it's like up there. That would be fantastic. So here we go. This is the end of the Severn Bridge section, and we'll shortly be starting the Wye Bridge just before Chepstow. Once again, I'm over the River Wye, and this is where it joins the River Severn, just before the second Severn crossing. And really, I guess that's sort of the start of the Bristol Channel. steep, but here I am, where I started from. Over the Severn Bridge and back again. Here we are, made it back. A bit hot, now. This is pretty much where I started from. Earlier on, I set off down this path. I kept right. I went across the bridge on this side. In other words, I kept left. But I came back on the other side of the bridge, and then there's a little tunnel under the motorway. So I came across, and then I've just ridden up over to the left. I've come up that way. So you can cross the bridge on either path, although I understand that sometimes they do close off one or other side, in which case there'll be a barrier. But you can go back and forth on either of them. So that's the Severn Bridge, the original Severn Bridge, and definitely my favourite of the two. The other bridge is very nice, but I think this one has a bit more character. And it's been doing this job since 1966. So that's pretty impressive. So I hope you've enjoyed this little ride on the Brompton. The Brompton performed perfectly as it usually does. So I'm very pleased with that. If you enjoyed the video, then please give it a thumbs up on YouTube. Leave a comment. If you've got something to say it. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, then please do think of doing so. It won't cost you anything, and I would be very grateful, and I'd appreciate it very much. So until the next video, take care, look after yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.